Hey guys, this is your guy Paul, and now in this, I think this is episode 7. We're still talking about goat farming, and in this episode 7, we are going to talk about startup costs. Startup costs. Remember, in every business, we talk about capital. In businesses, we talk about capital, and in this one, goat farming, we are going to talk about startup costs. The amount of money you really need. Now, the first determinant is the number of heads, number of goats that you need. And I would advise you go for 10 to 20 heads, female. Female, we call them doe. You go for 10 to 20 doe per one buck. Buck is, I think it's a bull. It's a male goat. Yeah, so that should be a ratio of 1 is to 20 or 1 is to 15. So for every like 20 for every 20 doe, have one buck, have one male goat. Are we together? Now, when you talk about the cost of buying a doe will cost you around 4,000, 4,000 on the raw side. Remember, in the beginning of this year, we were selling a doe at only 700, 1,000. But right now, because there is no drought, so farmers are not going to sell their goats cheap. So they're going to sell a doe at a minimum of 4,000, 4,000 or thereabout, and probably a buck, you buy a mature buck from 8,000. And remember, I told you, if you're starting with a head of like 30 of like a head of 100 of them, you need like five bucks, 5 male goats. Tuko pamoja? So you can do the math. So if you're doing, let's say, like you're starting with 30, so you can do 30 times 4,000, that is 120,000. Then you do like two male, that is 2 bucks, which is like 8 times 2. So, or just buy them a mature one, 10 times 2, that is 20,000. So that's 140,000. That is your startup capital. Then you also need housing. We talked about housing. Now on housing, you can start with a housing of probably 50,000, 50,000 to 70,000 thereabout. That one is enough to buy mesh wire, to buy reject wood and timber. Or for a flock of that, we're talking about a flock of that. You're not talking about a flock of 400. If maybe you want a flock of 5 or 400,000, your startup capital for the housing can go up to 100k. Are we together? So that is that. What else do you need? I think initially should be your initial capital. Then there are running costs. We talked about the health management and the others that we discussed in the previous episodes. I don't want to repeat that. So that is simply the starting capital. But you also need fixed cost. Fixed cost, we said, is a plot. If you don't have a plot, if you're buying a plot from us, there is a fixed cost. And a fixed cost in this matter is a plot that we are selling in Kitengela Lechani at only 300k for cash price. But if you are paying installment, it's only 350k, whereby you pay a deposit of 30,000, then the balance up to 1 year. You see, that's a happy goat farmer there. Sitaki kurekod buzi wake asikasirike, but that's a happy goat farmer there. Na unaona akona ng'ombe wangapi? 1 2 3 4, akona ng'ombe 4. But I would advise you to do goat farming, don't do cattle farming. Cattle farming is labor intensive and it has so many risks, especially when it comes to drought seasons.